We didn't hit Nashville. We had a layover. We went and got dinner with Deegs, nice little restaurant.
Yep.
And
I saw the bill for that.
What kind of bill we talking, Kenjamino? I propose that Spenny takes you shopping and gets you dripped out so you'd have more motion. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of a dust fit, dude. That's a dust fit. Like, it's definitely affecting, I'd say, just the overall business as a whole.
Uh-oh, a new member of the tight pants?
They're not
too
tight
bad.
at all.
I'm even wearing some baggier pants.
Loved to see
I do
it.
need a fit check, actually, Ken, if you're going to make a claim
It's called having
such
a
as
hinder,
that.
proper hinder.
Baggier,
Look at this.
not baggy.
Wait, who said it to who? Like, you got a seamstress or what? To be honest, Ken, I think that you are dialed right now.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that's a pretty good fit. I mean, Spenny
Spenny's
probably.
bag-
I wouldn't call
wearing
them
off.
baggy, but they are baggier for me.
They're not painted on, at least.
Yeah. Oh,
always
CJ's
get
got
as
a belt
baggy as
now.
possible.
Now we're
You're gonna be
locked in.
sitting, so you can't be sitting without a belt on.
Ben, you still got my belt from Supercross?
Oh, yeah.
That thing's authentic
Yeah.
kangaroo leather from Australia. I need that thing back.
Yeah, I'll get it back to you.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so welcome back to the Life Wide Open podcast. We're back home now. You guys just got back from Supercross. You hit Nashville.
We hit Nashville.
Ken and I and Evan, we bowed out.
we didn't hit-
We're going home.
We didn't hit Nashville. We had a layover.
Yeah, it was just
Oh,
a
is
brief
that what you're
layover.
calling it?
That's what we were calling it. We were
It
just
was
having a
on the
little
way
layover.
home.
Why were you guys on a different flight than us then?
Unintentional, layover.
I don't know. I just
Just got
Ken
separated?
booked the flight and we just went our own ways.
Yeah, they were out of seats by the bathroom in the way back, so Ken just put us on the next flight.
I was going to put them in the cargo hold, but there was no space down there, so Nashville it was for those guys.
Yeah, no, we hit a layover in Nashville. So we flew out Saturday morning and then ran Supercross in Nashville. First time going to a Supercross event, and it was a great time. Met like 1,000 fans probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real. It was
Insane.
crazy. It was
And
we
that-
were
so fun.
expecting, but it was when we were sitting, like, at first, before we went up to the booth, we were sitting kind of like in the middle of a section, in the middle of the rows. So people were legit just shuffling down next to everyone. Yo, I got to grab a picture. And they'd have to shuffle past like 14 people.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
else sitting in the row.
And then
like,
we would
climbing over
stand
seats.
up and people behind us were like,
couldn't see.
and then
That's
the worst
exactly how
part,
I'd imagine it to be.
and then we would stand up and then people like higher up in the stands would see us and then they would run down and then they just kept coming.
They did, which was cool. I mean, we love meeting the fans and everything, but we were actually there for Supercross to watch Supercross as well. We weren't watching much Supercross, it was kind of just like a meet and greet for the
I know,
first part of it.
it was funny. We were standing taking a photo and all I heard was the first gate drop and I was like, God dang it. Like we're missing the gate drop for taking photos, which is not a problem. I think both are awesome, but yeah, it's funny.
So we were there with our buddy Taylor Holder, who kind of got us there, like got us the tickets and everything, and we were rolling with him and his crew. And when we got there, we like sat down in our tickets, and then he was up in a booth. So we called him and we were like, "Yo, do you think you could get us into the booth? We're not even watching Supercross down here. Like it'd be sweet if we could get up there." And he was like, yeah, I'll come in. Dude, I keep doing the Spenny thing because now I'm memeing Spenny doing it.
Yeah.
Now it turned from a meme to my real life. But we call him up and he's like, yeah, I'll come and get you guys. So he comes down, grabs us, and then we go up into this booth and he like introduces me to the booth owner. I was like, hey, thanks for having us. And I look to my left and Colby Covington is just sitting there watching Supercross, who's like a UFC fighter, kind of a legend.
UFC legend.
Yeah. And I was like, is that Colby Covington to Taylor? And he's like, yeah, you want to meet him too? I was like, yeah. And so he introduced me. I say, what's up? And then we like sit down in the front of the booth and we were sitting with Haiden Deegan, who's also a Supercross racer, but he clenched the win. So he won the championship and now he's kind of just chilling this weekend.
Yeah,
this was
was
East.
This was East Coast and he's West Coast. So he has 2 more races, but he had 2 weeks off. So he was just chilling and
Ripping Nash.
ripping Nash.
Ripping Nash.
That's
So
like the coolest part too, watching Supercross go down with one of the fastest dudes in the world.
Dude,
yeah, it
Having
was
him, like give insight on the track.
yeah, like I said, like I'd never been to a Supercross race, so it was cool to like sit with Haiden and ask him like all the questions of like what was going on, like the battles that were happening, you know, who had like the beef with each other and like kind of just his take on everything. But I was like, hey, whose box are we in right now? Like whose booth is this? And he was like, Brantley Gilbert's. And I was like the musician Brantley Gilbert?
Yeah, the country
You can
superstar?
put a Rolex on a redneck. And he was like, yeah, he's like the guy over there, like the big Jack guy. I was like, oh, that was the guy that Taylor introduced me to when we were walking in the door.
He's way more jacked in person than I thought he would be.
Yeah, great guy.
Yeah,
Kind
super nice.
of felt like a dick for not like knowing that, and I guess talking to him, I guess a little bit more. But we were sitting there talking, and I was like, I'm gonna grab another drink. So we get up and we're sitting in the back of the booth at this point.
We're sitting at like the table nearest
to the door,
entrance.
yeah, nearest to the door.
Yeah, we're in the back because we're trying to let everybody who probably paid for the booth and whatever have a good view while they can. So we're sitting in the back.
We're sitting in the back, and me and the boys are just kind of just bullshitting, eating chicken fingers and drinking beer.
As you do.
And just out of the corner of my eye, I just see a guy walking in, more swaggy than normal, and it's Theo Vaughn.
Bro, he's literally walks through the door.
Booth?
Into the booth.
Bro, we were sitting at the front door. I was looking at the front door, and he walks and he like looks right at me, and he like goes like this, and then I like give him a head flick, and then he like does it again, and he walks straight up, and he's like, "Yo, what up? I'm Theo," and we all are just like,
I turn and go, oh.
we're all just kind of like, what?
I mean, I've said on this podcast, I think many times, like Theo Vaughn's my favorite podcaster. He's my favorite entertainer, dude.
100%.
He's a legend. I mean, it just caught all of us extremely off guard. I guess he lives in Nashville, but like I didn't think he was like a moto guy, so that was like a place that I wasn't expecting him.
That was his first
He's
Supercross.
always going to just events.
Events
If
in
you watch
Nashville.
his stories, he's just always going places.
Yeah, getting cool
Just
experiences.
doing things like that. Yeah.
He said he'd never been to a Supercross. Doesn't even really ride bikes or anything. He just was like, I've never. He's like, I didn't even know this was a thing. And he's like, it's sick though. Like which was cool that he
It
thought
is
it was
sick in person.
Well, so the whole time, he comes in, we dap him up, and we're talking to him, and the whole time he just kept saying shit that you'd hear him say on his podcast that you would think like he's playing a character, but it was just him. Like he was like, man, I thought everyone here like beat their wives.
These guys are actually pretty legit. So
Hold on. So you guys were legitimately hanging with him?
I mean,
like talking to him.
we were talking with him.
He was on the move.
Yeah, he was on the move.
Always moving. So like he came
He
up. I
didn't
mean, he
stick
talked with us
around
for
too
probably
long.
what, 3 minutes?
Yeah, three to 5 minutes.
Did you guys tell him like we're YouTubers? Or no?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I was
Spenny did.
Spenny
That's
did.
right.
What'd Spenny say?
I walked up at this moment when Spenny was trying to explain it.
he just kind of in the literal best way possible, like word vomited everything we were about and how we brought him on.
Well, I was just telling him, I was like, this is like, if you haven't been to a Supercross, I was like, this is like a cool one to come to because it's in Nashville. And I was like, a crazy thing is like, you see the little kids out there. I was like, I did that back in 07. And he's like, damn, he's like, they've been doing it back then. And I was like, yeah, dude, like this has been going on for a long time. And I was telling him about C-Boys and builds and like crazy stuff. And he's like, yeah, I got to check it out.
But even still to this day, we struggle. How do you sum up CboysTV?
right.
I was having a hard time.
To be
Extremely
anybody,
difficult. Yeah.
Especially to someone who has no fucking idea who you are. Like, it's hard enough to an advertiser that's like, we want to work with you guys, so tell us about yourself.
What's your
and you're
thesis?
like, oh, okay, well, these are the things we do. So Spenny's like, oh, we just like build four-wheelers and ride them on the ice and cars and trucks. And
Dude,
we go
I
real
just-
fast.
I
and
blew it.
And then he just but the whole time he's like, okay, hell yeah. I gotta check this shit out. All right, this sounds okay.
I was
All
kind
right,
of
sick.
I felt embarrassed after because I was like, I feel like I gave him the worst description
You had
ever.
good intentions
Yeah.
because
I'm
you were
glad
trying
you
to
did
let
it.
him know, like, hey, like, we're cool. Like, we could maybe be friends. Like, that's maybe what you're trying to get at. But it's normally just best if you let someone else explain. Like, not you, but like, it's hard to explain any of us
yourself.
explain what we're
Yeah.
about without them asking first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because then it's kind of just like, oh, okay.
I was actually glad that Spenny did it.
But
you
yeah,
know,
it is
like,
good. Spenny's definitely probably the smoothest talker. You're the best at making friends.
A friend,
There's
yeah,
no
for sure.
doubt about that.
But I got to tell my
this is
angle of the
crazy.
story. So, like, the night before when we were hanging out with Luke and Kyle at the Airbnb, they were, like, asking us, who do you guys want to meet? Who do you guys want to collab with? And we, like, really didn't have any good answers because we've, got to do a lot of cool stuff with a lot of cool people. And I was like, I think I'd have to start, like, meeting some of my favorite comedians. Like, Theo Vaughn's got to be top person that I want to meet. And that was
Literally, you guys spoke it
legitimately-
into existence.
That
is what
was
I'm
like
talking
8
about.
hours before it actually happened.
We had not booked the flight to Nashville at that
Yeah.
point.
And
We were
then
like, should we go to Nashville? Yeah, let's do it.
And then-
so it's pretty crazy.
And then it was funny too. We saw that he was at Supercross, and we were up in the booth,
Yeah,
and
I
I
was
think
like-
we were like joking about. We were like, how funny would it be if Theo came into the booth right now?
Because then
and like
felt
it wasn't.
close.
It felt close
But
because
not-
Brantley was there, Deegs was there, like Taylor was there, like.
Dude, I swear we got to be careful what we say out of our mouths because the events that have been transpiring have been coming true. So you got to be careful what you're saying bad and
Yeah.
say a bunch of good stuff,
Wow,
but like
of course.
but like straight up.
So then I went up
true.
to him. Actually, Spenny came down to me, and I was watching the race, and he's like, "Dude, Theo Vaughn's up there." And
Mike
I'm
didn't
just-
believe me.
I just go, "No way."
Mike didn't believe me. Mike, I was like, no, dude, like he's actually
watching.
in the booth.
I stand up and I look, and I go, "Oh."
And then
I'm like,
mid race,
I gotta go.
mid-race.
I gotta go. I gotta go talk to him. I gotta go talk to him.
Yeah.
And I just
And Mike's
did.
just like, don't say anything
Yeah,
stupid.
I know.
Don't say anything stupid.
And so then I was
Theo, big fan.
huge
Fan. That's what he did to Weston Champlin back in the day.
So
Sorry.
then I told him that story, and this goes to show he's always riffing because I was
Hold
like,
on, you told Theo the story about Weston?
no.
Oh, okay.
Imagine.
no, I
This is how awkward I am.
What do I say? When's the last
you
time
know-
I fucked something up meeting somebody?
No, I just told him how that very night before I was like, I wanted to meet you, and now you're fucking here. It's insane. And then he goes, "Oh, dude, I'm surprised you didn't say like Santa or something."
That's amazing.
That is
That's
amazing.
a great
Genuine
response.
like laugh out loud response. And then I just fudge that up, and I go, "Oh yeah." I was like, "I don't really believe in Santa." That's what I said.
That's something he would respond though. That's
Exactly.
funny. That was a
Yeah.
good response.
That's funny.
So then he definitely was on the move. He's like, yeah, I'm pretty tired. I probably got to roll out soon.
That's kind of
talking
what
with
what
Colby,
it.
he's talking
If
with-
I were to guess what he'd be like, is he has so many people coming up to him everywhere he goes that it gets to be overwhelming. And maybe, and you know, most of these people you meet them, whatever you introduce, but like
You never see him again.
you never see him again. So he's kind of just like navigating. He's being nice, but like realistically, what are you going to talk about?
But it was just cool to see that he was always riffing.
Yeah, he seems kind of like very confident, but also like maybe a little bit shy, like in public or like introverted. Like he likes his personal space.
Yeah, you could just kind of tell he was like kind of on edge.
Yeah, he's like a little bit.
Yeah,
I
like,
just-
he was just kind of just like, all right, like
Yeah.
kind of just bopping around, like looking around, like
All right, I should probably bounce. Like, I thought it was crazy how he's just rolling solo.
well
Like, I
with
thought-
his he had security, but yeah,
Yeah, but when he walked
but
in,
and
he
then
was
of
just
course
by
Shred
himself.
80's kicking it with the security.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah,
Straight 80 goes up and starts talking to his security guard.
I've been thinking about this, the picture situation. So I was talking with Taylor, and at that time, you guys went over and asked Theo for a picture.
True. Yep.
I didn't want to bother him. And like people ask us for pictures all the time, and unless my mouth is literally full of food, I never feel that bothered by a picture. Like I'm honored to take a picture with anybody. But I figure he takes pictures with so many people, he doesn't give a fuck, so I didn't want to bother him. So I went and I sat down, and then I stewed on it. I was like, I gotta get a picture with Theo. I'm talking to Spenny, 450 main gate drop. I go, yo, you think Theo will take a picture? Can we get up and go get a picture? I'm like, I gotta do it before he leaves.
I told him no. I was like, nah, he'll just grab one after.
Don't worry, bud. He'll be there. He'll be there. He wasn't there.
Dude, I felt so bad. I actually felt bad. I was like, Ryan should have just went and got one.
Now I'm wondering, can I AI a picture of me and Theo together?
Because
I was there. I shook his hand. I said, what's up? Can I, can I AI a picture of me and Theo together? Can I just AI out Ben or Spenny or Gavin or anybody who was smart enough to ask him for a damn picture?
I
and
mean,
AI
I think
myself in.
I think you can. I don't know if you can like post it.
I posted on Instagram. It's like sick meeting him. He's like, I know for sure that guy didn't ask for a picture.
Yeah, I think you probably could though.
I think
You could probably do that with anyone though. Really.
Yeah, but I mean,
Might
it's,
as well,
it's like
yeah.
definitely fucked up if I like was to do it with Jeff Bezos. Be like, look at me at the fucking Artemis 3 launch.
Had a great meeting with Jeff Bezos. Big things to come.
Yeah, exactly.
People are on the edge of their seat. Can't wait to see what happens.
But yeah, I'm like, damn, dude, I really messed it up. I messed that up. So I've been regretting that for quite a while.
Dude, it was pretty funny. Before we went to Supercross, we went to Taylor's house, and he's got a bunch of animals, and it was pretty funny seeing Ben. I think Ben wants animals out
Yeah,
here.
we got to get animals
dude,
for
the
sure.
goats,
I've
Yeah.
been saying it for a while.
Well, pop up the mini cows
What kind of cows are they again? When they're like the
Oh.
mini cows with the fluffy
with the fluff. Yeah. See, there it is. I memed Spenny and now I just adopted it.
What's the
Yeah.
meme? What's the
I
Spenny
always
always
say-
goes, yeah, and then I just started memeing him when he would say that. I go, oh yeah.
What's this guy
Look
doing?
at that
Gripping
rider.
the horse like
That's
that?
a rider.
The spec on this guy.
Dude, it was pretty funny. So Taylor had a bunch of animals, like some mini cows and a horse, and Ben was loving the goats and the cows a lot. And you could tell that he wants one.
I saw a picture of Shreds on one of these. Was it a goat? Or
A
whatever it
horse.
was? A horse.
Goat?
Dude,
That thing
can-
looks like
Look,
a
a picture of
Shreds on the
How did you
horse
think that
Alright.
was a
was
goat?
hilarious.
So Gav hops on this horse and
A goat.
just look at the camber that this horse is running, trying to keep Gav afloat.
His
Like,
little legs in the back.
The
Like-
horse was doing fine. Like, it was standing normal. And then Gav got on, and it like kind of was like took a second. It took a second to like get its balance, and then once it was balanced, it just stood there and didn't move, didn't twitch.
Gav
It was-
is a dense motherfucker.
It was so funny, dude.
What are those cows called again? Highlander.
There, that's what it is.
Mini-
They were like
mini Highlander.
Yeah, mini
Mini
Highlander
Highlanders.
cows. Those are awesome. Alex wants one really bad as well. Those are they're kind of almost like a dog. Like you can't just keep it outside. Like at, least
At
in the
first,
Minnesota winters, in a barn.
I don't want to.
Sort,
I don't want to blow up your spot, Siege, but you do have some more land now. You got the space for it.
It's true. Well, we have the farm. I've been saying we need
Animals at the farm.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we could manage a couple
Sorry, I
chickens, a
accidentally
cow,
Bro, look at those little
and a
nuggets.
couple goats.
They're so cute. It
Look
was
at
ice
that
cream and
little
chocolate
nugget.
chip too.
So they got their barn rebuilt. I saw that Taylor's barn had burned down.
Just
Yeah.
it didn't
They're
thankfully
like-
burn down, but it was on fire.
Caught on fire.
Bro, it's so awesome. He's living like full blown country boy out there.
Nashville.
Like animals everywhere, like vehicles all over in the yard, dirt bikes right in the front porch, pretty much.
Track in the backyard.
Yeah, track in the backyard.
I was very torn as I was leaving on the plane. You guys are going to Nashville. I'm going home with Ken and Evan. And
Dalton. You did,
And
Okay, here
you
we
did
go.
catch a pretty funny clip though.
it was very funny. We were having fun, honestly.
Yeah,
we
it
were
looked like
laughing. Like, honestly, it was just funny. Oh, is that Kid Rock's house?
Yeah, Kid
Yeah,
Rock's
that's
house
sick.
up on the hill.
The White House.
Yeah, dude, that's insane.
How
What-
It's
crazy
a
is
huge
that?
house.
Yeah, dude, he just does crazy shit. Apparently, the whole inside of his house has like gold-plated urinals and like it's very like over the top.
Insane.
Yeah,
It's a 27,000 square foot house. And I believe, I'm not sure, but I don't think it has that many bedrooms.
Is it a White House replica, right?
I think it's all for like parties
Oh.
and stuff.
dude, how
Damn.
much fucking do you got to be on to think I'm gonna build a White House replica as my home, as my primary home? I want it to be a White House replica.
yeah, that
It's an
guy's-
awesome
that guy's
idea. I
about
think
it.
it's amazing.
Have you guys seen the picture of him like saluting the helicopter
Yeah.
Yeah.
off the
yeah.
deck of the house?
That's sick. Yeah, but anyway, so I did have some FOMO, but I was torn. I was just like, gosh, like I kind of know what it's gonna be like for the most part. But when I saw that you guys were hanging with Theo or you got to meet him, I was like, that right there was kind of the dagger. And I do love watching Supercross, but I just kind of knew that it seemed like we were gonna be getting bombarded.
I do feel you
Lawrence
though.
took
This
the
was
win.
the most fun I had in
sure.
Nashville, that's for sure. Getting bottle service with the Eags.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
definitely
so you guys
rolling
were
different.
Oh yeah, so that actually brings up another point. So you guys you hit the clubs after.
So yeah,
right?
after
You
the
guys
race, straight down, we ripped showers. We went and got dinner with Deegs, which was good. A nice little restaurant. And
I saw the bill for that.
what kind of bill we talking, Ken Jimino?
High three figures.
For the bill for the food?
Okay, that's
High
Well,
three
it was
figures.
good
that's
food.
not quite as bad. It was at the Four Seasons.
Yeah, it was 4 seasons.
What the fuck? I thought Deegan had money.
Well, we wanted to treat him.
Yeah, we
Okay.
wanted to treat him.
Well, what about when we were at the club? I saw that one
Well,
come
that
through and
one-
it got declined,
that
which I
one-
think is
I
hilarious.
did not condone.
That's
as
a
someone
bad
who
look.
doesn't drink, I did not condone that one. But they did come out with a sign.
Those
Multiple.
signs are so fucking
Yeah,
stupid.
I know.
Yeah, wait till they start coming at you and they got your name on it. Then you think they're sick.
Okay, you think the signs are sick when somebody else is getting them. You
Yeah.
think it's even more sick when you're getting it. But then you get the bill at the end of the night and you're like, ooh,
And you
that
just realize
wasn't
you're a
worth it.
sucker.
It was all for fun.
I still think it was.
Yeah, I think it was pretty money well spent.
I had a good chuckle when I wake up to a text message from the credit card saying, fraud detected. Is this a true charge?
And the
So-
worst part is Ken didn't.
You didn't accept it.
So then it got
That's
declined.
hilarious.
So they came back and they go, card decline.
I'm just imagining you guys
Damn.
in the club, all these people around, their security. They're like, these guys are the man. Like they're getting you guys got all these signs coming. You're popping bottles, running up a tab. End of the night comes. Here's the bill. You give the card. It got declined.
Yeah,
Dude,
classic,
that's
right?
the worst.
Classic.
That's
a
the
tough
worst.
look.
Classic right
Another
there.
$3,600 bill declined.
Well, I get the text message at 1:50 in the morning. And I'm like, I'm fast asleep at that time. I'm not waking up for that.
I imagine that happens pretty often though when they have somebody in there that their
Bro,
cards
what happens
decline.
when your shit got declined or you don't have the money for it?
Depends how fast you can run.
What do? They bring you back to the kitchen, start having you wash dishes, or what?
I don't know. I mean, it's probably not good.
I don't
They
know.
take down your name, social security, and start charging you interest, or what?
I would write Ken Matthews, Ken's social security number because I have it memorized, and then leave. Simple as that. But yeah, I don't know.
So legendary.
Normally when you get a table, they take your ID and credit card before you even get seated. You guys, I don't know how you get up to a table without that, but
I don't know how it worked. We just walked up to the front and they just like saw our crew and they're like, "Yep, table." And then the boys were all hanging. It was us, Taylor's crew, Deegs' crew, Cooper Webb's mechanic, one of the star marketing girls, and it was just like a good, solid crew. And we were just hanging, and it was fun. It was super fun. There's a bunch of fans there taking photos and stuff. The craziest part was the security that we had, though, when we were rolling in the table.
Yeah, what was the deal with that? So I don't know. Again, it's like when you're in a big group, there can only be so many cool guys. And so I was like, all right.
Who gets to be the cool guy?
Who gets to be the cool guy? Spenny and all his friends. Gavin's fucking going crazy. You're talking with everybody. And I go, all right, I'm not going to be like, I'm here too. Treat me like I'm cool. So I just kind of was just chilling, drinking my beers and vodka Red Bulls.
You were on the outside of the booth?
No, I made it inside the booth.
They wouldn't let him in?
I made it inside the booth.
I get in, little crammed in here, huh?
Yeah, Ryan, you should probably pop out of the
Ben walks
fence
in,
here.
the guy's got the thing open, Ryan goes, puts the gate down. Hold up.
So yeah, I didn't realize there was escorts to the bathroom and like all the service you guys are getting. What was going
hold
on?
it for you too.
What
Hold
was
what?
going on with
Your
that?
dick? Wow, that's service.
One shake, sir, or two? I said one
shake, sir.
Mike said that they would hold it, the security guard, so I said one.
One shake.
Oh,
I thought your Canadian started showing
I was
there.
like, what did he just say?
Excuse me, sir, would that be one shake or two?
Two, please.
right back this way to the booth, sir.
You're like, honestly 3, but
Yeah,
only if
straight
I
up.
don't have to tip you.
Who shakes at a max of 2 times? It takes way more than 2 shakes.
I think you're just playing.
Otherwise, you're just pissing down your legs.
What is that saying? Like, however,
If you shake it more than twice, you're playing with
You're
it.
just playing with it.
Yeah.
3 times you're playing with yourself. Good Charlotte song.
Ah.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it's a saying, but they sing it in a song.
I'm at least a 3 or a 4 shake.
Yeah, so I don't know. You guys were talking about all the things and all the stuff. And I was like, damn, dude, do I not have motion?
Ryan was like, so Ryan.
When did that hit you, Ryan?
I don't know. About
When-
the time I woke up in the morning, you're like, that was crazy, dude. I never even had to wait in line for the bathroom. Cut to me waiting in line for the bathroom for 45 fucking minutes. I'm standing there like, holy shit, I'm going to piss my pants.
Yeah,
That's
I never.
And you're
funny.
like, that was so crazy when we did that. We took that picture and all that stuff. And I go, where was I? Oh, waiting in line for the bathroom.
I never got that escort
What the
either.
fuck?
when
You guys
were
don't
saying
have
that.
motion.
I guess not. And I was just like, damn, I didn't get the Theo pick.
Everybody's talking about dirt bike stuff, and Ryan goes up and he's like, "Hey, you guys ever rip any quads?"
Yeah.
They're like,
They're just like, yo, first of all, get him out. Second of all, the security detail, tell him to work against him. Keep him out now.
Oh, he's leaving. He's leaving. Go kick him out of the bar.
And then go up to the bathroom line and just like stand in front of him and don't move for a while.
So, yeah.
Dude, there's just
Good
so
times.
many good embarrassing moments. Like for when you're trying to like talk to people, meet people, like kind of like decipher, like have good interactions. The club at 11,000 decibels is just not it.
Yeah, you can't
And so
talk.
I was talking to this fella named Nate. He says, "What's up, man? I'm Nate. I'm Micah. We chat. And then I go, "Oh, so were you at Supercross tonight?" He goes, "Yeah, I was racing." I'm like, "Oh, what's your last name?" He goes, "Thrasher." I go,
Holy fuck.
"Oh
You're
shit,
Nate
didn't you get second tonight?"
literally like the guy that got second in the 450 or 250 race.
Did you ask him what place he got?
No, I just
Hey,
knew that-
first loser, though, buddy. So that's good.
No, I just knew that he did well, but I just was like, "Oh man, you are a fast man on a dirt bike. Sorry, I didn't recognize you."
Yeah.
Fair, they got their helmets
There was a
on.
guy talking to me, and he was really nice, but I literally couldn't fucking hear him because every 3 minutes, they would just turn the volume up more.
It was crazy how many Supercross guys were out in the bar after the race. Too.
Really?
Yeah,
They're
like
celebrating, huh?
yeah, there was like Justin
As they
Cooper, 450 star was out there, and then like a couple other guys. I think Jet was in there. Jet Lawrence was out there.
I mean, if you're in Nashville, I feel like you gotta.
even if you don't drink, like
It's just
to go
it's
chill with the
something you gotta
boys and
see and do.
yeah, just to go
Yeah.
chill with the boys and stuff's fun too. You don't need to go and like drink at the bars or
absolutely
whatever. You
not.
can just go
Feels like
hang.
you had an okay time.
Yeah, how was
Like,
it,
it's
Mike?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
at
it's
least, especially you hadn't been there before. Yeah, so
that was cool.
Well-
Well, levels to that place,
yeah,
literally.
They just keep going.
we
It's insane.
we were drinking. Well, I shouldn't say we. Evan and my crew, we were drinking. Our
You were?
our flight home group.
You
we were
were?
drinking. Well,
We
Ken was in
almost-
first class. He drank like 7 fucking things of wine.
CJ was drinking vicariously through.
I
the
drank
rest
some
of the
water.
crew.
Evan and Dalton are on one. They're like, we're gonna see how drunk we can get on the plane. I'm like,
That
sounds-
is absolutely not what I mean. That's not what we said. It was
What we
who can
did.
drink more. Well, it's not who can get more drunk. When you have a
Who
drinking
can drink more?
contest,
Sorry,
it's not
I
about
stand
getting
corrected.
drunk. It's about proving.
They
you
didn't
can
say
drink
how
more.
much we can drink. It's who can drink more. So, anyways, sorry, that's a big difference. But so they're drinking a lot. We'll just say that you guys had quite a bit of drinks.
I think you need to start with me almost getting stuck in a train.
Oh, that too. Yeah. So
Like,
we were running
start-
late.
I might have been on the buzz balls on the way to the airport.
So you guys all dip out, right? Well, we have, I think, was it 9 bags
Yeah.
total? So each person had 3 suitcases, and
Mess.
Evan and I kind of got the short end of the stick where we got like the 3 that didn't really fit that well, broken wheels, whatever, and Ken and Dalton are fucking flying. You know, Ken's a hound dog on a scent in the airport. He's like, and he's sitting here like waving his hands at us, and we're trying to like our suitcases are falling. We're going up escalators, down escalators, in, out.
We dropped the rental cars off, and you guys take 20 minutes to go take a piss, and I'm like, okay,
We didn't take 20 minutes to
You got to
take
go
a piss.
get going.
Yeah, he's
We had
snapping at
nothing
us.
to do that morning but get to the airport. Literally everyone is telling Ken we need to get rolling. We're at the tiki bar. Ken is refusing to leave
He's
the tiki
chilling
bar.
at the tiki
He's
bar.
talking to these 2 boys from the rodeo, and he will not leave.
That is true.
the
They
tiki
were
bar.
rodeo boys.
The second we get to
Holy
the airport, Ken is in freak out mode that we need to hurry up. And
snapping
we're
at
like,
us,
"Bro,
waving his
we've been
hand."
telling you for an hour we should just get to the airport. And now it's a crisis.
We're lugging these three
Massive
bags.
suitcases.
Evan and mine were just a pain in the ass. Like the shit's falling off, all this. Well, there's these trains you got to get on in the airport, right? Dalton, Ken, they get on. Evan are fucking running. Evan's sweating. I'm even starting to break a sweat. And right as I'm about to go on the train door, like everyone on the train's looking at us. The fucking door closes, and it body checks me on both sides, and then just like. Kind of like it starts beeping, and like it kind of like stops, and I scoot in, I fucking drag my bag in, and it starts going out this way, and then next thing you know, Evans tries to hop in, and it closes as Evans got his suitcase out.
Oh, no.
It's his arm. It's
That's
his arm,
funny.
right? As when he's fucking tugging on the thing, and I'm like, what do we do? Is he gonna let it go? Is he? Oh, you don't know what to do. He fucking pulls the door open, and then we just yank the thing in. I'm literally like, it was so crammed that then I'm like body checking people in there. I felt terrible.
Everyone's
It's
like, these
and I'm
fucking
lugging
guys.
the suitcases fall over the place
That's
in
the
there.
thing. I see CJ barely makes it. I have a small window. As I'm jumping through the door, I like turn around. I'm looking outside, and I'm just ripping these bags as hard as I can, pretty much disregarding that this is already an overfilled train car,
Yeah.
just packed with
There was no
people,
room for the
like,
suitcase
and
once he got it
obviously
in.
A pretty big scene, I would say.
Oh, it was, yeah. And then we get in, and all of us just look at each other and start. And we start laughing. Everyone else in the train car starts laughing. They thought it was funny. Everyone thought it was funny. So then, we get off. They're like, "Oh, are you guys gonna be able to get?" And, so it was kind of a scene. But yeah, basically, fast forward. Dalton and Evan are seeing who can drink more. And let's just say it didn't go
Like,
well.
I wonder
for
who
Dalton.
won that.
Yeah, it didn't go well for Dalton. I'll pop it up on the screen.
Yeah, it was funny.
Buddy was sleeping.
From what I saw, it was Dalton and Evan on Snapchat sitting at the bar, and then the next snap was Dalton fully slumped, sleeping in the craziest position ever.
Evan's in the pocket at this point when Dalton is beyond his max limit. So Evan's having
So
fun.
did Evan win?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we didn't even have to declare it. But he's just, chewing down his Oreos. He figured Dalton needed one. Look at how out this guy is.
That neck is at a full
Look at
90.
this drool. Look at it. I just thought it was hilarious watching Evan just pump over. That was kind of that. We're just laughing.
That is so funny, man.
Honestly, it was actually a fun flight.
Well, and then when he woke up, he was upset because he had a full
Dude, look at the
drink on
drool.
plane, which getting drinks on the plane isn't the easiest task. They kind of limit you. So when he started sleeping, I was like, well, I might as well drink his drinks.
Yeah, Evan drank his drinks.
Mike,
too.
you couldn't even sleep through that, I don't think.
Dude.
Honestly, I don't. I was thinking that too. I was very surprised at how slumped he was.
I thought Dalton was joking, but then I realized like there's only one way that he could be sleeping.
He was
Like,
out.
I was kind of running him through
Evan's
the
like,
ringer.
I'm-
It was Grey Goose and Hennessy only at the airport. Pretty intense program, honestly.
Weren't you like spraying water on him too?
Well, so that
I
was
wanted
the
him
next
to think
step.
he peed himself.
He was going to pour water on his crotch, and then we were waiting towards the end of the flight, and then he was going to basically walking around with this whole looking like he pissed his pants.
wait, wait. Did Evan just eat the Oreo that was in Dalton's drool?
Possibly.
Is that what just happened there?
I saw that too, Spenny.
really?
Did he just grab the Oreo off of Dalton's crotch and eat it?
It honestly could have happened.
I think that's
but
what he does.
It was a 2-pack of Oreos, so I want to say that I just ate the other Oreo. Because I got the little box, it had the nuts and the cheese and the crackers and some Oreos.
So anyways, Evan ends up falling asleep on the last 30 minutes of the flight
So did you
Bro,
successfully?
these
the water
guys are
on
insane.
Evan. So now Evan's got a soaked, wet, white T-shirt.
Oh
the
my
posture
God.
here.
So when Dalton had cleaned me out on that chair, I felt like I really, kind of owed him some payback.
That wasn't the payback though, was it?
I mean,
Evan
I was
wakes
trying.
up, he's pissed. Look at him wiping his. You can kind of see how wet it was.
Yeah, you can
but,
see it.
I tried to freak CJ out because when Dalton put me on the floor at the restaurant, I yelled a pretty crazy thing at Dalton. So when I woke up and realized I was wet, I acted like I was gonna yell
Yell it
that
again.
same crazy statement on the plane, and I could see it in CJ's face, like, just don't do it.
Dalton.
Yeah, literally, we had a good chuckle out
Pretty
of it.
funny.
I will say one thing about Ken in the airport. I've never seen anybody run the airport that smooth. He is so smooth through that airport.
Ken just runs everything on his phone. I'm never opposed to, like, if they ask if you want a boarding pass, I'm like, whatever, print it. Like, it doesn't hurt to have the paper ones. I still have them on my phone, no big deal. Well, Dalton tells him he wants the boarding passes, so he's got the stack of boarding passes he's handing out to us. He's like, I think I'm taking Ken's job. It's like, bro, Ken literally is the airport master.
No, when
just
you-
grabbed a couple pieces of paper
When
and
you're
handed them to
rolling
me.
with Ken in the airport, you don't have to think. And when me, Ben, Gavin, and Micah and Ryan were going through,
He
I
almost
felt
forgot
stressed.
me.
Dude, we were
Dude, he
stressed.
almost forgot me. It's like I wasn't even there.
I didn't forget you. I said Ryan at the end. I said Ryan.
He just listed them off by most motion to least.
But it's true, Spenny. Ken, you are a veteran in the airport.
I
I mean,
just-
but it's also like you're like a drill sergeant too. You're on your
Baggage
team or
claim.
You're not.
I just don't like waiting in lines for stuff, so I normally just have a way to sneak around. And when I got to wait in line for somebody else, it's like, come on, guys, let's pick up the pace a little bit.
Snapping his fingers. And that
No one's
only
gotta-
made things worse when Evan and I were lugging around broken wheeled suitcases and fucking shit's falling off. We're trying, and then I'm trying to get on the escalator. I couldn't pick it up because they were so heavy. So then they get stuck, and then I'm I can't get off the escalator because the thing's fucking stuck, and all the people are coming down into me, and I'm dragging it off. It was a fiasco.
We just got to replace it. We got to get like actual bags meant for that stuff, not just these
Yeah.
destroyed
for sure.
ones.
iRESTORE has been leading the way in red light therapy for over 2 decades, helping customers shape the category with clinically backed devices trusted by over 500,000 customers worldwide.
The iRESTORE Elite is the most advanced laser hair growth system using 300 lasers and 200 LEDs to help regrow thicker, healthier hair in as little as 3 months. It's effortless, and I can just wear it while I'm working, reading, or unwinding at night.
And here's the best part. During their anniversary sale, you can bundle the iRESTORE Elite and Illumina face mask together, making it the perfect time to upgrade your routine. The face mask uses 3 wavelengths to target your skin concerns. Red light and infrared light supports anti-aging and boosts blood flow, and blue light reduces blemishes and clears acne.
iRESTORE is kicking off their anniversary sale with some huge discounts on their red light therapy devices. Right now, you can save on customer favorites like the iRESTORE Elite helmet and the Illumina face mask.
Just head to iRESTORE.com and use code WIDEOPEN to take advantage of that sale. That's WIDEOPEN at iRESTORE.com. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. Give your hair and skin upgrade they deserve, and they can feel confident and refreshed.
I got pans.
Those things look sick.
I got
Those things
pans.
I'm actually
They're
excited
nice,
to cook
nice
on
pans.
those.
Upgrades, boys.
If your pan makes cooking harder instead of easier, that's not user error. That's bad cookware. HexClad is built for you guys who want great results without overcomplicating the process.
Sorry, guys. He's Canadian. He doesn't know English.
Old non-stick pans scratch, peel, and wear out faster, and the heat distribution is terrible. But HexClad truly is the best of both worlds.
HexClad is dishwasher safe, metal utensil safe, easy cleanup, and has a stainless steel handle that stays cool. Plus, all HexClad products come with a lifetime warranty, so it'll literally be the last set of pots and pans you'll ever need to buy.
Don't go through another spring using the same busted pans you should have thrown out years ago. For a limited time only, our listeners are getting 10% off your order with our exclusive link.
Just head to hexclad.com/wideopen. Support our show and check them out at hexclad.com/wideopen. Make sure to let them know we sent you. Spring clean your kitchen the smart way and get yourself some HexClad.
Thanks, HexClad. What a big pan, dude.
Nice, man.
Your eggs ain't sticking
Makes
to
me
that
wanna
thing.
cook some eggs right now.
Traveling
it's
to
because-
these videos is damn near as entertaining as the videos
I know.
themselves.
Well, there is a reason that we don't do it as much anymore, but we would almost always start our videos at the airport. It was just like it was
You
just kind of
never
what you
know.
do.
What's
It
gonna
is
happen?
funny,
There's
man.
always
It is
something.
funny.
And honestly, I know that we're like always filming our lives, but I don't know why you would want to do the airport any other way. Like it's fun. It's a weird experience.
The airport is kind of
That
fun.
you
It is
Yeah, I can have fun there sometimes.
You just like
Well, it's just like
goof off.
it's an environment that every time we're in,
It's
we
chaos.
know something's going down.
But it's like chaos for everyone else usually too. Like everyone's kind of frantic,
Scrambling.
and we almost like kind of like that.
yeah, we
environment.
strive in the
You know?
chaos.
Yeah.
As much as I
Drive
hate
in it.
in the moment
Drive.
Ev being a little tornado in the airport, it is hilarious when we're for the finished product.
Well, we're gonna clip that and hold on to it, Ken.
I absolutely hate it in the moment, but it's hilarious.
yeah.
Remember when you said this?
Well, that was on a podcast. I'll say something.
This is the video.
I'd like to trace my steps, like my little legs going through the airport and Ken's. I bet I have triple the steps, and we got to cover some serious ground. So think about it, Ken. It's hard on me.
He's like
We should get Evan a Whoop band. I'd be genuinely
That thing
curious.
would tell me I shouldn't even be here right now.
It would either tell you that or it would tell you that you're an absolute genetic superhuman.
I
which
wonder
you
what
you might honestly be.
I would love to see what Evan's resting heart rate is. It's either
it's
super
high or
high. It's got to be super high.
Yeah,
I
I think
don't
I
know.
have pretty high blood
I
pressure.
think the fact that you're still alive right now, Evan, proves that you have really good genetics.
Superhuman.
You're a superhuman.
Literally.
You're just actively working against your supporting your superhuman gifts.
I think it would be kind of fun to like put one on everyone and kind of compare everything. Maybe
Yeah.
get a blood test for everyone. See
Well,
what
I have a
comes back
buddy
with.
who he like doesn't sleep that much. He's always the last to bed, first awake,
First one up.
drinks a lot of beers, whatever. Used to be a cross country runner. His HRV, which means nothing to people that don't know, but also his resting heart rate, are amazing. Like unbelievable. The dude could drink 20 beers and still have lower resting heart rate and a better HRV. You want your HRV higher than me if I went to bed at 10 o'clock at night and got the best night's sleep ever. But some people are just built that way. Justin is too. So I wouldn't be surprised if you were. But yeah, it'd be funny to see your steps. Sorry, that kind of.
Maybe we'll get you a little Whoop sponsorship. I saw that Rory McIlroy, they have a Whoop sponsorship thing, and then they like posted his stats of like how many steps he walked and his recovery.
I saw that he was wearing that when he won.
and stuff like that. Let me see if I can pull it up. They posted it, which I was like, did he consent to that? Because it was kind of crazy.
I
I
want
think it's
some
kind
money
of
on
like
that.
like a check engine light pops up, but you don't even scan the code or look into it. You just keep running it because everything seems to be working just fine. I think that's kind of just how I live my life.
Evan's whole dash is lit up.
Yeah, and it's like,
Every single light's on.
Yeah, it does.
I don't
kinda-
even want to know. That's why I don't go to the doctor. No news is good news.
Rory's Whoop recovery 89, 79, 94, 87. Monday was 7, which I don't know how
Because
Whoop
he was
works, but
celebrating.
Yeah, he was celebrating.
So 1 year ago this week, I believe we started our fitness challenge.
Really?
Yeah, or within this. Yeah,
It
last
was
week.
that late in the year.
Don't tell me that.
I think so.
That's
I
crazy.
started seeing memories because I had pictures of you working out for the first time, Ken.
Was that when Mike and I went to go with Eric?
Yes, and we need to finish this
I agree.
fitness
We should
video
just do a-
solely
we should
based
do a-
off of how good that video bit was.
And also, like, I'd be genuinely curious on Kenton's transformation. I was actually thinking that earlier this week.
Yeah, it was
Bro, even yours and Ben's.
I've been tracking
I
a
don't know
bunch
about
of
me, but
stuff
Ben,
for
for
a
sure.
year.
I mean,
And Ryan.
and
Keep forgetting about Ryan.
Come on, bud. I've been in the gym.
Ryan, you've been
He's
hitting
on
the
the same
gym?
couch
Do
as
you remember
haven't seen
who
you there.
let you into the gym this morning?
You've been
Whose
hitting the
car
gym?
you drove to the gym this morning?
Bro.
Who brought you to the gym yesterday morning? We rode together. You spotted me on bench.
yeah, if anything, and this isn't discrediting any of you guys, I haven't done shit, but Ken has absolutely made a transformation, and that
Ken
was
looks
that was the
fucking
goal.
good, dude.
And that video bit did start out with just such a funny day of us getting yelled at by Eric, and then next thing you know, Ken locked the F in.
I didn't want to get yelled at by Eric
Well,
again. That was
dude,
kind of scary.
I mean, you really did though. You went from just being like screw all of this to like being
Lock
in the gym.
that
Like,
in.
yeah,
You
locked
said
in.
you've been tracking stuff, Ken? Do you have
Yeah, so
stats?
I'm down 10 pounds, which is not a lot.
But you've put on a ton of
Yeah.
muscle.
Yeah, muscle weighs more than fat.
Body fat is way down.
You couldn't even do 5 push-ups. But now you're like,
He was curling 35s today.
yeah, now you're like throwing up crazy weight in the gym.
Yeah.
You've lost weight, lost fat, but you replaced it with muscle. So that's
Yeah,
why
but
it
my-
wasn't that much of
My
like a
lean body mass.
weight loss.
This morning it was 179.7, and a year ago it was 168. So 10 pounds.
So how do you feel?
I think I feel a lot better. Like you can see, like the resting heart rate's down. My HRV is up.
So those numbers are down on paper. You're feeling better, but you think you're feeling better, but you don't feel that different.
I mean, you kind of just
Well,
get
it's a
used
slow-
to it. Like
it's a very slow
It's not like you just flip a switch and you're all that. You kind of like
Well, I guess that's
You're-
kind of what I'm asking. Like, we are a year from you started. Like,
I don't think
pretty
I
tough
feel
to-
that much different, but it's like it's such a slow process where it's kind of a year ago it might have been completely different, but it doesn't seem like it's that big of a step, I guess.
Well, you look a ton different. It's crazy seeing pictures of you. Just like your face looks different.
Proud of you, Kenny.
Yeah, good work.
We gotta finish that video off this year.
We do.
I really thought I'd be in better shape for sure. I've been putting in work, but just it's hard.
It is a lot
I
harder.
think we yeah, that's kind of why it didn't. We kind of figured out like 2-3 months to make a notable transformation
It's tough.
was tough, and it seemed like especially Ken had so much momentum that wrapping it up sooner would be doing like a disservice to the video for one, but also just like Ken like pretty much changed his life, I would say.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to put a hold on it.
We didn't want to do it, and
We
then
were
and
also
then
worried that you might like if we
halt.
wrapped it up, you'd be like, all right, I don't need to work out anymore. Which now I don't really have to worry about that because you're pretty hooked. Like, dude, like we'll be traveling. Ken's up before everyone else, and he already just ran on the treadmill and hit some weights, and yeah, I don't know, it's awesome.
It's crazy how fast you lose it not being in the gym. Like I haven't worked out in a week.
But it'll come back. It'll come back faster than it took to gain.
Even like a week of being out, I'm just like I feel like I just like puff
Yeah.
back up and like I don't know, I just feel weaker.
You've been ripping the hyperbaric chamber.
I have been. It kind of it took my workout time, so I've been doing that instead.
Have you noticed any difference doing that?
Well, I'm 3 days in on a 20
plan.
dives, they call it. So it's like I got to do 20 dives, and it's basically like a compound effect of it. So like they didn't want to start me doing it until I could like do it day after day after day, because that's the only way that it has any effect on you. So I'm 3 in, and I haven't noticed that much of a difference. But like it's like I said, it's just like the compound effect of it.
Makes
Dude,
sense.
I was doing a lot of hyperbaric right when I got hurt too. I don't think it's one of those things that you like do and you're like, whoa, that like it's not like going to the chiropractor and getting your back adjusted.
Yeah, where you notice.
Well,
it
you
immediately.
notice it immediately. I think it's just one of those things that just compounds, like what you said. It's just you go and I mean the statistics are there, and you just keep doing it, and it'll just eventually
Yeah.
help.
So essentially they said like if I do 10 treatments, then I should be feeling a lot better. I got a concussion and I've just been dizzy, headaches, and just feeling like shit. And so the first 10 treatments are supposed to fix your symptoms. And then the next 10 treatments are supposed to make it less susceptible. So it's like I have like hit my head like 3 times in the last 3 years, and they've like progressively gotten worse. And ideally, at the end of these hyperbaric treatments, I won't be as susceptible to getting hit. And like it less has set more off.
Yeah.
And like I just can't like keep fucking racking my head. So I'm trying to just take preventative measures to be like stronger.
I mean, based on CJ's experience, that is, you know, exactly how it goes. You know, less of a hit still knocks you out just as bad, sometimes worse than before.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah. So like when Ben tipped over that ace on the last one, that was brutal. So yeah, it's enough to like totally throw off your whole feng shui. And Ben obviously is a huge part of helping keep ideas rolling and keeping this shit moving. So
it takes about 3 hours out of your day to go do it in the morning. Like, it's definitely affecting, I'd say, just the overall business as a whole.
Yeah.
Like,
I believe
you
it.
know,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to make sure I can take some of those things that you would be doing to keep shit going. But like, I notice it immediately. So like, yeah, I mean, that's the thing I think a lot of people don't realize is like, there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes, and to continually put a video out week after week after week. And, you know, I think we have another 10 years left in us. We got to be smart about like how we do things so it's sustainable, because if Ben's hurt and can't run the business, and then next thing you know, Ryan's hurt, or
Evan's back
hurt,
is out,
or
you know.
whoever, it's like it can crumble apart pretty quick.
Yeah, I guess I'm looking at it like, you know, I take a month and I take these 3 hours out of the day for a month, and hopefully I can put this behind and be stronger and move
Gain
on from
more
it.
ahead.
And it be more ahead.
Yeah, and I'm all in favor for it.
Right,
I
and
wasn't saying.
Yeah, and you know, I get the effects of it on everything too, but you know, it's just kind of how I'm trying to look at it for like the long game of, you know, wanting to do this for a long time.
I think something that you guys have taught me through our years of friendship is you never kind of take things as like face value. You know, like you look deeper in things. Like somebody would tell you, well, you got a concussion, your head's going to always hurt, or you're going to have these things. And you guys will always look into things and be like, how can I fix this? How can I get better? How can I do more? And, you know, get yourself back up on top. And I think that's a really good lesson for other people as well. Like, invest in yourself. Try to make yourself healthy, care about what's going on in your body and your mind, because it's important. It's all about like the output of what you can do is really how you take care of yourself.
Yeah, I think just like the actions that you have now will have the consequences later. And so trying to like mitigate the consequences later by taking action now to try and mitigate the issues. So it's like
100%.
It's just looking at things long term too, you know?
For sure.
head shit is not to be like
Mess with.
yeah, fucked around on. And I feel like it's like I'm at a disservice to you guys too. Like if I can't think properly and like act properly, and I don't take the steps that are like crucial to like getting back to that, then I'm like doing everyone here a disservice.
Yeah, it's like one thing for you not being able to do like physical things on video, but when you also can't do stuff behind the scenes,
Yeah.
that's like, you know, the double whammy.
Yeah, and if you're
It's like if you had a
not
broken
feeling
arm,
good.
it's like, yeah, he can't ride a dirt bike, but he can still, you know, operate and, you know, do all these things that it takes to run a business. But when you're, you know, can't think straight, or you got brain fog, or you're dizzy, you feel like you're going to throw up 24/7, it makes that a lot harder. And yeah, so
Yeah, nonetheless, we, you know, sad seeing our boy down. You know?
Yeah.
Want our
Yeah.
boy back on top.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate that. But no, I'll be okay. I just gotta, you know, think things through.
For sure.
And I've also just been like running hard the last couple like months as far as like
Everything.
just what I've been
Everything.
doing. Yeah, and
Always, bro.
it just caught up with me.
Just when I think we can't run any harder, we run harder. And then after that, when I think we can't run any harder, we run harder.
Yeah.
Can I tell a story about when you weren't thinking clearly with me?
Which time?
So we're sitting at the Airbnb, and we're up late every night.
Oh,
we've
my
been
God,
running
so
podcasts. We're just doing all this, but Ben had picked up his new car, which they will have seen by now.
Yeah.
So they've seen. Congrats to all the good guessers. GT3 RS. Ben's
Red, who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Ben's obviously on cloud 9 and has spent the entire day. Wednesday we filmed with it all day. We got to have a ton of fun. Thursday, boys are locked in editing. She doesn't get to drive. I mean, I can't even imagine how many times you walked out to the driveway, stared at it, and then went back to editing.
Yeah, a couple.
And so the day goes on. We drive it to dinner. We come home. We do the podcast at night. We're hanging out. It's about 2:30 a.m. or so. And I'm laying down on the couch, and Ben's walking around. He goes, yo, you want to go for a little rip? And I look at him. I go, in what? He goes, my car. You want to go for a drive? I go, I mean, are you kidding? Because there's no way this ends up in any way being good. And he goes, yeah, man, let's go. And I go, I'm not going to let you go alone. Let's ride, baby.
I couldn't believe my ears. That was after
Dude.
I called it a night.
I was in bed. I think I was in bed for
And
2
then
hours.
I
You hear the car
you
fire.
say
Oh.
that, and I was like, "There's no way."
I heard it fire up, and I'm like, "What are these guys doing?" And then I looked at the time; it was like 2:30. I'm like,
These guys
"They must be going for a joyride." Like, honestly, that's the only. I was like, either somebody's stealing it or they're going for a joyride.
I feel like it's a good time when you're in the city to go for a joyride because there's less cars out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And in the city, you don't have to worry about deer. Like out here,
good point.
You would never go for a joyride out in the country.
At night.
At least around our neck of the woods, there's so many deer.
I don't know if it's important, if it's should be assumed, but Ben literally stayed sober the entire week we were in Florida because he was so excited to drive his car. Like it
Didn't
wasn't-
want to miss an
It
opportunity.
wasn't a late night like let's go be a fucking genius and go drive around tonight. So anybody who thinks that that's obviously not it. So we hop in the car, we start buzzing
Buzz
buzzing.
around. Having the time on these open roads, and he goes, well, where should we go? And I go, oh, there's this nice straight road that goes out to the beach, and then we'll just drive up and down the beach. Like, that's a cool place to drive. And we'll go back.
Well, the only people out on the road at that time of the night is cops.
Yeah.
And me and Uncle Rich on the way home from the club.
And you and Uncle Rich. I think you guys were on the other side of the island.
Probably good.
But I'm running her through the gears pretty heavy, fired up.
Yeah, we're just having the time of our life. It was
And
awesome.
I'm cresting over a hill. And, I mean, I'm stupid, but I'm not an idiot. No, it might be the other way around. I'm an idiot, but I'm not stupid. So I downshift thinking that, oh, there could be a cop on the other side of this hill. Well, there wasn't. There was two. There was just sitting there waiting.
in the mangroves waiting for us.
And so I slow down and I cruise past him, and sure enough, whoop, pulls out. I'm like, oh my gosh. He comes up and he's like, you were going 20 over. And I was like,
We're going a lot more than that before that.
but I was like, oh yeah, I actually didn't know I was going 20 over. I thought the speed limit was whatever.
He was sitting at a change from 45 to 35, which probably in the day feels like a reasonable speed, but it's a 6-lane highway with not a single car on it. So it felt like you should at least be able to do 55.
Yeah, so
Anyway.
I kind of got schwanked there, but I was just like, 20 over? Okay, could have been worse. It could have been 25. And sure enough, he came back and gave me a ticket, and me and Ryan were just sitting there, just like
Shaking our heads.
like, what the fuck were we thinking?
What did we
Thinking
think?
that this wasn't gonna go bad.
You must have pushed that thing home with how you normally hate speeding. Like, nobody drives slower than Ben. So I can only imagine how
Well, it's CJ. It's a very
safe and conservative you were after you got that ticket. You probably hopped out and pushed the thing home.
it's a very difficult car to drive slow. I will say that.
I was getting a little nervous because cop 1 pulls us over. Then cop 2 that had been sitting came up behind us. And then cop 3 came down the road with its lights on. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Well, the whole car
Here we
smells like
go.
freaking booze because
'Cause I'd
Ryan
been
had been boozing all day.
And
So I stay sober the whole time, and I'm just
hey,
sitting
man,
there.
it ain't illegal to be drunk as a passenger in a car.
I'm just sitting there, and I'm just like, cops keep showing up, 3 cops, and I'm just like, oh, I'm about to get like breathalyzed and the whole 9 yards. I was like, whatever, I don't care. I'm sober, but now I'm gonna have to deal with this because my passenger's sitting over there. But yeah, no, that didn't happen. But which was good. But yeah, no, I did. So then I'm driving home and I'm like looking over at Ryan, and I used the cruise control actually for the first time. I had to look to see how to even turn the cruise control on that thing, and we're cruising, and I just look over at Ryan and go, man, this isn't as fun.
It really wasn't. It really wasn't.
That's funny that you say that. I don't think if you guys saw it, but when I was in Canada, I got breathalyzed
Just in the middle of the day,
for
right?
getting pulled over at 2:30 in the afternoon. I got pulled over and I was coming home from the dirt bike track, and like cop pulls me over or whatever. And this is just funny because you just said that like the car smelled like alcohol because Ryan was drinking. And the cop comes up to my window and he's like, "Have you been drinking?" And I'm like, "No." And I was like, "Why am I getting pulled over?" And he's like, "Oh, just a mandatory traffic stop. I'm going to need you to take a breathalyzer test." And I'm like, "All right, sure." So then my buddy's sitting there and I was like, "Yo, you should film this." I was like, "This is hilarious. It's 2:30 in the afternoon." The playoff push is heating up and tournament hoops are here. And there's no better way to cash in on the high-flying hoops action than Prize Picks, America's #1 sports picks app.
Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on Prize Picks. So don't pass up on your next shot with Prize Picks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5.
And with the new social feeds feature, you can share prize picks with your friends and copy lineups from winners with a single click. Copy lineups you like or use them as inspiration for your own picks. And you can even follow Prize Picks partners like us and tail or fade our picks with just one click.
Prize Picks is now available in all 50 states, so anybody can play.
Nice.
Download the Prize Picks app today and use code WIDEOPEN
Open.
to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's Wide open to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks.
Shopify is crucial to our business. When starting an online store, there's tons of worries and anxiety. But with Shopify, setting up your website, capturing payments, shipping globally, and more can be stress-free.
Our website, CboysTV.com, is run on Shopify. It makes for a stress-free checkout for you guys and a powerful back end with endless amounts of options and tools for us to make our website even better.
Shopify can help you build a beautiful online store that matches your brand style with hundreds of ready-to-use templates.
Shopify makes it easy, but if you get stuck, Shopify's always around to share advice with their award-winning 24/7 customer support.
It is time to turn those what ifs into sign up for your $1 per month trial today at shopify.com/wideopen. That's shopify.com/wideopen. That's shopify.com/wideopen.
Thanks, Shopify.
Last one.
Ching.
So he like whatever makes me do the breathalyzer test, and it's just funny. I just find it that hilarious that like the cops in Canada are breathalyzing at
In the middle of
Does
the
sound
day.
like a pretty
Middle of the
Canadian
day.
thing to do. Just
And
pull
Ben-
someone over for not even doing anything wrong.
Literally,
and
no
then
ticket, no
making you
nothing.
breathalyze.
Yep, no ticket, no nothing.
They
just,
might have saw you driving and been like, that guy has too much motion. Or maybe he's just drunk. So they were like, well, let's err on the drunk side and make sure.
Some guy wearing that much baggage,
Yeah.
baggy pants.
Too much motion.
maybe.
It's good to get the ticket out of the way, free and clear.
The
I've gone-
ticket? You're referring it to the ticket.
Yeah,
The
one.
only
Good
one
to
you
get
Yeah.
the ticket out of the
Yeah.
way.
Okay.
I've
Well,
gone
with
over a
Ben's
year.
track record, that is
Good for you,
fairly
Siege.
accurate.
Good for you.
Over a year with no
haven't got many
speeding
tickets. Yeah,
Better knock on
I've
the
never
fucking
done
wood
that.
fast.
I'd
it was
say I'm
pretty.
probably
It
right
was.
around there,
It was
too.
looking pretty dark there for a while for CJ. It was
Yeah.
one more, and you lost your license, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He's really came
Dark.
around.
Our friend Jenna, she's like damn near a detective. She like had pulled up some thing. She was pulling up everyone's records. Mine had a lot of offenses, but they were all what
Yeah.
were they, misdemeanors, Ken?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like tint tickets.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I mean, all mine are window tint, and
She's
I've been a good boy for a few years. So
Going off of like everyone, she's like, all right, you have 3, you have 5. Oh my gosh, you have 5. Here, CJ, let's see what you have. 23. Holy shit. And I'm like, wow, it's up to that now?
Oh,
It was pretty insane.
I gotta look.
And that was just Minnesota, but not the.
Mike, how many times you've been pulled over? Isn't it like 50
I
now
feel
or
like Mike
something?
would be
I'm
even
on
higher.
73
73.
that's insane, bro.
since
How
I
do you
was
keep track of
16.
this?
I remember getting to 50, and I might have lost count
It's
a
a
little bit
milestone.
after that, but yeah. So I just
miles.
and now I have it in my notes because it's getting
That's
so
smart.
ridiculous. But I might not even have as many tickets as you.
I think I
you're
have
just
more
doing for
speeding
petty
tickets.
stuff.
You have like driving a vehicle with the wheels too wide and window tint
Yeah.
and too loud of exhaust.
All
and stuff.
kinds of shit. I just still remember when I got pulled over in front of Jimmy's Pizza where I was working for having too dirty of a license plate. I'm
They
like,
just get
I'm
you for
sorry, man.
anything,
He goes,
like-
you
Yeah,
gotta
they
wash
do.
your car more. I'm like,
I'm sorry.
I live on a gravel road.
Fucking pizzas
Yeah.
on a gravel road.
I was like,
Chill
it's
out, man.
$1,000 Buick.
Ooh, what just whoa, what just happened here? I see some Sandy's donuts.
You guys would think
We've been on a Sandy's donuts kick.
You guys
No,
would think
you
No, CJ.
you have been
I
on the
have.
Sandy
I've been
Donuts
eating a
kick.
donut a day for probably the last month.
And it's showing in that ass.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'd say in a good way, dude. I'm looking bulkier than ever, and I'm lifting more weight. Like I'm
Really?
stronger.
The
What do we got
donuts,
here?
the donuts are
I
making you
swear, I
stronger.
think I just needed a little bit of like extra sugar and stuff.
What's up with the donut?
You know,
delivery
Jack,
right now?
you want to know something? I went to the Cormorant store to get donuts, and there was only one left, and it was a shit one.
There you go. Well, we took
Wow,
one.
those look good. Those things. Look
Dibs
good.
on the glazed. Dibs on the glazed.
So
Is there
anyways,
an
I actually
occasion
haven't
or
had
just
my donut today?
I
What's
just
the point of this?
I just honestly, we needed fucking donuts around here. It's been a week, and I was like, let's all indulge.
Dude,
in a
I'm
donut.
hungry. I haven't even eaten dinner yet.
Sandy's Donuts is like a donut shop in Fargo, 45 minutes from here. They make these donuts every morning, and someone delivers them to all the gas stations. They're so goddamn good. Best donuts.
I mean, they are. I'm really want one, but I mean, I could hold off and not chew on the podcast, bro. The amount of times I've seen you tear a donut in half, CJ, because you're on your second and a half, and go, oh, maybe I'll just do a half.
Okay, if you've had one, I think you can tear one.
Yeah. Holy crap, they smell good.
Donuts are such a delicacy.
They're actually not that much sugar in them either. There's only like 25 grams of sugar in a donut. At least
I
these,
think
these
it could
ones.
vary vastly
Obviously,
on
but-
what donut you're running.
CJ's
getting
running
the-
a couple crazy specs.
Are you getting the plain glazed one, or are you getting the monster cookie
I'm not
one where it's a
doing monster
donut with?
cookie. You don't need a fucking donut with cookies on top of it. Like, come on. You're already eating a donut.
This one's dense. What the hell we got?
Dude, CJ was so horny to go to freaking Crumble Cookie. When
What
we
the
were in
hell?
Florida.
What the fuck is that?
I got been on our Come
What is that? Is that
What the
toilet
hell
paper?
is this?
It's looking like toilet paper.
I was wondering why it was so dense. I was like, oh, sick. This must be a new style.
I've seen that on TikTok.
What is that? Is that toilet paper? Is that toilet paper? I've
It's
seen
toilet
that
paper?
before.
Oh,
my God.
towel.
Was it,
That's
is it
funny
used
as
toilet
fuck.
paper
He
or just
dipped it in the
normal?
It's all chocolatey.
Well, it's normal.
No comment.
It's
no
clean
comment
toilet.
if it's used.
Man, Jack, I told Jack to do this prank on us a while ago. Totally forgot about it. Might have been the concussion. Ryan, you could.
Take another bite.
Dude, I damn near grabbed that one.
Oh, that's gross, bro.
I was gonna say like that's
Good
the one.
chocolate, though.
Dude, that's a good looking donut, too.
That is a good looking
Dense.
donut.
Feel how heavy it is.
That's
As
what-
soon as I picked it up, I was like, is this a filled chocolate donut?
That's what threw me off. I wasn't in the market for a full donut, and that thing's got some weight to it. So I picked a different one.
That one's got
I've
more
never
sugar than
seen that one
25
before.
grams.
Damn it, Jack. We're supposed to be on the same team here. I gotta start getting in on all the pranks so I don't get pranked.
You just got shred-aided.
In my defense, I tried to give it to CJ first, so he picked that one on top, but he didn't. He went around it.
I do like chocolate donuts, but not all chocolate, just the glaze.
Well, this one isn't all chocolate. There's paper towel in the middle. Oh, dang it. I was actually excited. Jack was like, yeah, I'm going to get you boys donuts for the pod. And I was like, yeah, man, I sure. Sounds great. I love donuts.
Shout out
I love
Sandy's
that you
Donuts,
just
man.
ate a giant wad of wet ass toilet paper.
Was it frozen? Why is it so solid?
I had to make it more solidified, and then for the chocolate to like freeze to it because it was like it just wasn't working.
My belly does feel kind of icky after
You
taking
just
a
got
bite out
pumped,
of
Ryan. Hey, but tell them how you got the toilet paper wet. You dipped it in the toilet, right?
Yeah. Dipped it in the toilet and then just took the cardboard piece out and squished it. All.
Don't worry.
Don't tell me that. Our toilets are disgusting.
Ken was in there shortly before, but he flushed once or twice before
Yeah.
dipping the toilet paper.
The toilet didn't quite go all the way down, so it might have been a little bit.
Gosh.
It's a tough pod for the kid.
Tough pod for the kid. No motion. Forgot about. And CJ stole the donut that I wanted.
How do you think you could develop more motion, Ryan?
I
I
For
think
sure,
that's the
like-
problem. Is I think thinking about gaining motion is instant negative motion.
I'm not saying this is the only thing you should do, but there's a guaranteed moments I've seen you have motion are when you're wheeling a quad. There's those times when
I
you're
feel like
really
that's a
going.
fucking shred 80 answer. As long as I'm riding a 3-wheeler, baby, I'll just be cool. More time on the 3-wheeler.
Yeah, that's something he would say.
Yeah, no, I don't know. And it's fine. I think I just roll with a lot of people who are cool. And I think
That's how I feel like I roll. I don't think I have that much motion, but
agree.
the vehicle.
No, I agree about myself. Sorry, I didn't mean about you.
But
I agree.
the
I don't think I have. I
overall-
wouldn't describe myself as having motion.
And I wouldn't even describe the overall vessel of CboysTV as having motion. But overall, we are moving forward at a pretty good pace, and I'm just on that.
What are you guys saying right now?
Hold
All
on.
you
You're-
guys
you're-
have motion.
You're off on a different topic. You're talking about just like we're doing a lot of stuff. We're definitely moving fast, but
I'm just
Yeah.
saying,
motion
like,
is
we're
what? What's like
No,
having swag or something?
Okay,
Aura?
I'm
Aura.
understanding of that.
motion.
Yeah.
I would say all you guys have like high levels of motion. Like why are you guys stressing about how much motion
I'm
you
not-
have?
I wasn't
not
stressing
stressing.
at all.
I
wouldn't
didn't
describe
make
myself as
like
having
if
motion,
you
though.
looked at it, I think
How
I
do
think-
you not?
I think it was just. I'm not trying to
just
be
me.
a bitch because everybody was hating on me for trying to fit in last podcast. Some guy put like a pretty solid, well thought out comment about me just trying to fit in. And being lame. I was like, damn.
On the Instagram?
No, on the actual thing. That's okay. I read it.
Sympathizing with you.
What was the
like,
context
like-
of it? How are you not fitting?
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Club and did that?
No. He was just. I think it's because it was something like Ryan was willing to sit in Gavin's puke-filled chair just to get a minute of camera time.
Oh my.
Pretty fucking funny. Pretty funny. I'm just like, damn, there's an empty chair in the podcast. I got to help keep this conversation going so the podcast isn't 56 minutes long and everybody gets pissed. Let me see if I can find
You
it.
can never win, Ryan.
Just to add something to that, the next day when we were cleaning all that stuff up, that pool area was disgusting because of that.
Well, Ken, it was
it's-
your idea to feed him cat food.
Yeah.
Why don't we subtract something from that and call it a day, Ken? Ken said just to add something to that, and then started talking about puke. And I'm like, let's just subtract that.
Confused what we're talking about.
That was disgusting.
A lot of
In
great.
standard Shreds fashion too. Like he used a towel to clean up, but what does he do? Just throws it in the
Throws it in
corner
the
by the
corner.
pool. So Kyle, someone just trying to be nice to pick up, grabs this towel and it's just toxic. And, he's like, and he didn't know.
What had transpired?
And
Yeah.
it smelled gross. That was like 30 Celsiuses that came up and a bunch of beef jerky and some other shit. Like it didn't smell good.
To a real redneck, that would have been a delicacy. It's like
oh, yeah.
fancy Friday feast right there.
Here it is. My boy, William Riggs. Ryan, I'm not trying to be mean, dude, but you have always been the B team.
Oh shit.
Holy shit!
Oh shit. I would
You
disagree.
have recently done some cooler things, but you are never the main event.
I would disagree. He's the captain of the B team. Ryan, you're the captain of the B team.
Props to you getting better, but you will make a gay comment like the golf carts don't need more power, and then the next clip you correct yourself. You correct yourself when you realize you make a gay comment. It's cool, bro.
You own the B team.
Smitty, I don't know if that makes him feel any better.
It should.
This guy just
Being
keeps
the
digging a hole.
captain of the B team, owning the B team, just tell the guy he's fucking on A squad.
It's like being
Don't
the
lie to
driver
me.
of the
Yeah,
short
don't-
bus. It just
lie to
sucks.
Well, I think he's cool.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, it's because he's driving my car right
Really?
now.
No,
You
I
really
think he's
sold me
cool.
on that.
I think he's cool.
There's
takes the
9
Corvette.
cars sitting around here, and Spetty goes, "Yo, can I take the Corvette?"
I don't think you got enough motion for this ride. Let me hop in the Corvette and whip it. You stick with your electric Hummer.
Ryan, Spenny pulls it up to the gym, and like everyone's coming out, like taking
Whoa,
pictures
look at
of
this
it.
guy. He's got
Tapping
motion.
him up.
And look at how baggy his pants are. They're blowing in the
That's
wind.
not true. It's not true. Ryan's cool. One of the coolest, for sure.
Oh man, the comments are gonna be brutal on this one. That's okay though. I'm not stressing at all one bit.
Who do you think is like, if you were to say like one guy that you know has the most motion?
For sure, Ken.
I would say Spenny.
What? Why? I don't even do anything. I'm just chill. I just chill and ride bikes.
Yeah, but
We-
that
what's
works
the-
in your
What's the
favor.
definition of motion?
Yeah, can we get a little
Moves with the
dictionary?
most steez, maybe.
Yeah.
Just like I
that's what
think
it is,
people
then
just are
definitely
like,
Whoa,
excited to
that's
see that guy.
Spenny.
Yeah,
I say a lot of people are excited to see you, Spenny.
Wow, that's an honor, honestly. I'm just a regular guy. I'm just a standard guy, just a blue-collar guy.
Yeah, I don't know who's got
Ken does have a lot of motion, I would say.
Ken does.
Especially in this neck of the woods. Like, everyone knows Ken. He's like, you know.
We got a couple Urban Dictionary definitions
Like,
here.
Ken's like the Great Gatsby.
Having motion, the definition is getting to the money regardless of the circumstances, or to be accomplishing things at a good speed, most likely has their own apartment, car, on the path to starting a career. Also, to have money to support yourself and your habits.
Well, I got none of that, so it looks like I got the least amount of motion.
Getting that bread, to put it simple, or money coming in.
Turns out I'm at the bottom of the
Yeah, I
list.
guess motion's just all
Spenny's
about
motionless.
getting bread.
Turns out I'm actually motionless.
Dude's fucking still.
How do you feel now, Ryan?
You guys hear Spenny's fully halted?
He's got his parking brake on.
Speaking of, you guys quit driving the mule around at the parking. I do
I'm
gotta
fucking sorry about
no,
that. I'm sorry about
You're
that.
not the only person doing it. Here's why it's extra funny, CJ. So I pull it up and I was like, I bet one of the guys are gonna hop into this. So should I leave the parking brake on? And then it started to roll. I'm like, okay, well, I got to put it on a little bit. I'm like, okay, I'll just put it on really hard so whoever drives it definitely notices that it's on. And then Dalton was like, yeah, CJ drove that down here with the parking brake on. I'm like, oh, I wrenched it on too.
I'm sorry about that. I don't drive your mule that much.
No, you don't.
And I hop in it, and so I'm not familiar with how much power it should have.
Yeah, and it's pretty
I'm not
gutless right
expecting it to have much power, so I'm just driving it.
Fucking donut. Keep going.
You can't give donuts to the podcast.
How are you still
Everybody-
eating this
That's
donut?
Everybody's
wondering.
finished their donut.
I even took a break
Right.
in between.
Whatever. So anyways, so I'm driving this mule, and I've done it a few times now, Mike, where I hop out and I go, oh, fuck, the parking brake was on. But I've almost came to the assumption that that parking brake is non-existent. I didn't even think it worked.
That's the thing that, well, it works enough to hold it, but yeah, it's pretty worn out. So the fact that you can drive it while it's on is the issue.
The mule's a beast, man. That thing is the best.
Great rig.
Yeah, great rig. I shoved some seafoam in it the other day. Hopefully that
Do they
tuned it
make
up.
mules anymore?
They probably have too much power now. That's what's
Probably.
best about
Yeah.
that thing. It's
Yeah,
like a
you-
golf cart with a little bit of suspension.
Pop up a picture of the mule. Shout out the mule. Used to be Mike's grandpa's.
Yeah, we use that thing all the time. It is
Great
nice.
rig. And when Mike got it, we were like, what are we going to do with this, Mike? It gets
It's
used
like
more than anything.
More than anything. I mean, besides maybe our skid steer.
Oh.
And then Ken immediately steps on it in the carpet.
That's on the bottom of Ken's shoe.
Oh.
Ken, that's what you get for knocking the Cheetos out of my hands yesterday, CJ.
Just finish chewing and respond.
I'm going to go to the bathroom while CJ finishes chewing.
Come on, now he's pissed for the rest of the day. We gotta hang out with this guy. Now he's in a bad mood.
He had one more bite left on that donut.
CJ's always a little bit off until he gets his sandies too.
No, CJ had about 10 more bites left on that thing.
Where did Ryan just dip off?
Where did
to?
Ryan
He
go?
said he was going to run to the bathroom until CJ's done chewing. Yeah,
Benny, I think you should take Ryan shopping.
And
Get
drip
him
him
some
out.
some drip clothes, not like the fucking.
He did
new-
wear my full
Yeah.
not the
outfit
New
in Vegas.
Balances and,
Dude,
like,
we'll check it out.
He
here.
wore my
Shit.
full outfit
Yeah,
in
do you
Vegas,
guys-
and he
you
said
guys
it.
see Ryan?
He said it was the best he's ever felt.
Andy wore it in Nashville.
Vegas or Nash?
Or sorry, Nashville. He wore my full outfit, and he said he's the best he's ever
Now
felt.
that's a guy. That's
Look at the way
a
he's stepping. Look at the way he's
Look at the way he's
stepping.
stepping.
God damn, dude! I don't know if that's the outfit for him. I don't know if that's the.
I
Outfit.
think he looks good.
What do I know about style?
You're
I
gonna
don't
ruin
got
the
shit
kid's
for
day.
But I'm just saying.
Look how good he looks.
What's up with the half-open little fucking button-up?
It's
A little
fully
drip.
open.
Was it 2002?
That is
Well, that's what's coming
That
back
is
into
pretty
style.
07
Okay.
spec. That's pretty
Oh,
07
Brian, thanks for
spec.
coming in. We're talking about your outfits. I propose that Spenny takes you shopping and gets you dripped out so you'd have more motion.
We got to get you
Yeah, I'm wearing
fully-
Spenny's outfit there. I'm frame mogging you in that picture.
Look how much more motion I have than you.
no, Spenny, you are kind of rolling motionless here.
I'm not going to lie. That's
You're
kind of a
standing
dust
still.
fit, dude. That's a dust fit. The fucking jersey.
You can clearly tell Ryan's walking.
Evan,
and
is
yeah,
it
Evan-
Cheeto to wear a motocross jersey just walking around in public?
Yes, but Spenny's was
He
a
gets the
retro
pass?
jersey, but I don't know if it was old
can
enough
ride.
to qualify as truly being retro. So
It was
I don't
07.
know. I'm not gonna hate.
It was
on that one.
07.
The one cool
Yeah,
thing
exactly.
he did
07's not that old. It's got to be 90s to go hard, I think.
is he rode and then went to Supercross.
CJ, I was riding.
Bro,
I was
Ben
riding.
Ben doesn't have a single picture from this weekend with his fucking eyes open.
Ben and Theo kind of they have like interesting poses with their face when it comes time to like take a picture. Like Theo does like the one of those, and Ben just like
That's just my face, dude.
You tell squinty.
you look
Excited.
like your little John. Like,
Crankless.
yeah.
Little John does that.
I don't know, Ryan. I think you look good.
Thanks, bud.
And if it means anything to you, I don't think it matters if you have motion or not.
It doesn't.
It does.
I think.
We'll let the people decide.
Yeah, I do think the TRX not working yesterday was the final straw mentally for me, but it's okay.
That wasn't your fault.
We'll get it back. We'll get it back going.
We're gonna run that this afternoon.
Exactly, and then I'll be back on top.
Do we want to give a shout out or like a moment of silence for Doug?
I think we do.
Personally, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our shop hand Tanner, it was his dog. He lives down the road from us. So Doug would literally just come over to the shop and hang at the shop all day long because he's just like a dog that literally could do whatever he wanted. Like he could fend for himself. He'd hunt. Like he'd come back with like a deer leg in his mouth or like a beaver. He's like one of those dogs that could literally just take care of himself.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, was hit by a trailer by a guy dropping off our forklift this morning.
Yeah, it's
And-
a delivery driver.
Yeah, it's very sad. Everyone's pretty bummed about it.
I mean, he was in the line of work. You know, that he was just doing his duties, hanging around the compound, and bad timing. And
Yeah, he will be missed.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no doubt. He was an amazing dog. Like literally, if I could clone Doug, like,
Dude, same.
there couldn't have been a better dog than Doug.
Right. He was super fun, well behaved, adorable. And I mean, it's not cool when it happens to any pet or anything, but you know, that was Tanner's best friend.
Yeah. And Doug's like one of those dogs, like, you just don't get lucky. Like, you can't just have a dog like Doug. Like, you just get lucky. You know, like, he's like one of those dogs that's just kind of once in a lifetime.
Yeah, I
It's
do
hard
agree.
to just get a
Yeah.
dog like
Like
Doug
he wasn't
that-
temperamental or anything, and
No, he's the
Smart.
nicest guy.
and like he took care of himself. Like I'm pretty sure the dude picked up his own poop. So like,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we should run a little funeral or something for him.
yeah,
Yeah.
If Tanner wants to,
Yeah.
absolutely.
We have a bunch of photos of Doug.
We
Yeah.
do.
Doug was in the merch
Dude, he was
photos.
such a
Merch
fucking
photo.
legend.
He hasn't been around that long, but he just fit into the crew so well where everyone just took like such a liking to him. And I feel like Doug really like had a special part and like
Absolutely.
everyone's heart on the team, from our crew to the merch crew. Anyone
loved
that
everyone.
went to the compound, like I told my dad earlier today, and you know he just pops in here and there, and he was heartbroken to hear it just from the times that he's met Doug and knows what a great dog he was. But it's horrible.
It's just unfortunate
Yeah, and so
accident.
we're just it was an accident, and the delivery driver, I mean, obviously felt horrible. He said he's got dogs at home, you know. I mean,
Yeah,
like he was gutted as well, and it wasn't out of a lack of care of the driver either, you know.
It's
Like
just
it
an
was
accident.
just an accident, and we're praying for Tanner, and I just feel honored to have gotten to know Doug for a while and was able to,
Mm-hmm.
you know, say goodbye. And I think Doug went out laying in the shade and doing what he loved and running around. He had a
Absolutely.
no dog's life is ever long enough, but I know the days that he was here, he was happy.
And I will say, Doug lived about 1,000 times more life than any other dog.
We
'Cause
said
he got
that.
he
The
got
things
to
that
free
he's
roam,
seen.
do his own thing, but he also got to be inside. You know, hang
Family
around
that loved
people
him.
all day long. He got to do whatever he wanted.
yeah, no collar, just did whatever he wanted,
just- and
cruised
he
around.
always- he listened. He just did what he wanted. So like in terms of a dog's life, like I don't think it could have been any better.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Rest
to
in
Doug.
peace, Doug. We miss you, buddy. We always will.
That happened this morning, and you know, it's tough for us. Like, we got to go on, and we don't want to let you guys down, and like not, you know, like it could be pretty easy to go, all right, we're not posting a podcast today because we're all gutted about Doug, which we are. And, you know, so we're just doing our best over here to give you guys something good and
There's
all get
definitely-
along and
Yeah, I've had a pit in my stomach. There.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it is a little
I
weird
didn't
to
know
just.
if I wanted to open up with it.
Yeah,
but-
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And
know.
I'm glad we didn't. And I'm glad we're able to give Doug the time he
And-
deserves. So just,
And be
thanks for
real.
bearing with us.
It's crazy the impact dogs have on people's lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're out there, give your loved ones a hug and give your dogs a hug too. And
Give him a little treat.
Yep.
Dude, certain dogs though, especially like I said, Doug was just such a unique, rare dog. Like you get lucky having a dog like that.
he's
You know?
perfect. He was
Like,
perfect.
You can train a dog all you want, but to have a dog like Doug, that's just how he is.
Well, boys,
Should we go see if we can wheelie this TRX?
Yes, we should.
Just keep on it.
keep on keeping on. Doug would want it.
Doug would want it. Dude, the stuff-
loved being part of everything we were doing at the farm.
the stuff.
Whether we wanted him there or not, he was a part of everything.
Yeah, he
Um,
was.
The stuff that Doug saw, man. Oh
And
man,
got to be a part of.
yeah.
Oh, that too. I mean, I had him sign an NDA, I guess. But yeah, he got to be a part of everything that we did at the farm.
Yeah, one of the most special moments was that pallet fire we had, and Doug just sat there and watched it with us.
I was trying to find a
Love fires.
photo.
There's the
of
one with the fire in the background. He's sitting.
Dude, he just was the best boy ever, and
Right,
we got to go out there and make him proud. Wheelie this TRX.
Oh, Douglas.
right there.
Yeah, horrible. All right.
Miss
Well, this
him
one's for
already.
Doug.
This one's for
for
Doug,
Doug.
boys.
Thank you guys if you made it to the end of the podcast. We love you. Give your loved ones a hug. Give your pets a hug. Give them a
Belly scratch.
belly scratch. Give them a treat. They deserve it. And we'll see you guys next week.
Next week.
Sounds good to me. Later, guys.